Hi, I'm Matt. I'm 39 years old. I run a small gardening business here in the UK, and today I finally decided to start something I've wanted to for a while. This is Road to Freedom. I've set myself a challenge. Before I retire, I want to build an extra 500k. Not because I want to become rich, but because I think that amount of money would give my family something much more valuable. The freedom to choose how we spend our time. The freedom to retire when we're ready. The freedom to help our family when they need us. But the hard part is that I don't want to put my whole life on hold. Still want the holidays, the adventures, still want the memories with family. So this channel isn't just about building wealth. It's about trying to find the balance between building tomorrow and living today. And honestly, I have no idea whether it's going to work. And I think that's exactly what makes this worth documenting. Before I go any further, I think it's only fair that I tell you a bit about me and my life. My name's Matt. I'm married to my wife, Lisa. We have been together since we were teenagers. We've got 4 children together, and they're the reason I do everything. I run a small gardening business. It's not massive, and in fact, I don't want it to become one. I like the freedom it gives me. I can do school runs. I can spend time with my family. I work hard when I need to, but I also get time that I wouldn't have if I was working a traditional 9 to 5. Life has definitely not always looked like this. We became parents pretty young. Money was tight. I had periods where I didn't work continuously. Then one conversation completely changed my life. Before our second child was born, my wife sat me down and basically said, "You need to find something permanent." She wasn't trying to hurt me. She just needed to know that we had a future. Looking back, that conversation specifically lit a fire in me. I think that and a combination of other things. I'd had my first child, spent some amazing time with her, watching all those key stages through her life, those early year, 2 years, key stages. I think that, and paired with the conversation I had with my wife, made me go, right, it's time. It's time to get going. I became obsessed with providing. I worked incredibly hard. At one point I was working 3 jobs. One of them was building this gardening business that I'm working at now. Those years were exhausting. They weren't glamorous, but they could completely change the direction of our lives. Fast forward to today, we've paid off our mortgage. We've built a life that, honestly, I'm incredibly grateful for. We also realised something along the way. Success really isn't about the expensive things. A couple of years ago, I bought a car we'd dreamed of owning. And you know what? We absolutely love it. But it also taught me something. Owning nice things doesn't make you happy for long. What really matters is time with family, experiences, having choices. That's what freedom means to me now. I think I learned that lesson gradually along the way, like buying the first house that I never thought was achievable. Then the goal moves. We paid off the mortgage. And then the car. And after all of those, yeah, the house was big. But the mortgage, paying it off, it didn't feel the way I thought it would do. It was great, but short-lived. Before, that's just your life. So, why am I making this channel? Because I think there's another chapter to our story. We already have a long-term retirement plan. We're investing in our future. But I keep asking myself one question. Could I build something more? And what would it be? Could YouTube become part of that? Could I create another income stream? Could I learn new skills? Could I build something that eventually could get us to that 500k goal? I genuinely don't know. But I think it will be fascinating to find out. So what you'll see in this channel is going to be a bit of a mixed bag. This channel isn't going to fit neatly into one category. Some weeks I'll be talking about investing. Some weeks will be my business. Some weeks will be YouTube, side projects. Some weeks will just be life. Next year, my wife and I are getting our vows renewed in Thailand. Something I've always dreamed about. I've been excited for years planning. And I'll be sharing that too. Because I think memories are just as important as an investment of money. So you'll see the wins. You'll see the mistakes. The things that worked, the things that didn't. Nothing fake. Nothing exaggerated. Just an ordinary bloke trying to live an extraordinary life. If you're watching this years from now, maybe I reached this goal. Maybe I haven't. Honestly, I don't know. But today is chapter 1. And every journey has to start somewhere. If you'd like to come along for the ride, I'd honestly, genuinely love to have you here. Right, let's get it.